Here's a bizarre thing which I've come across. Have you ever seen that before? Looks like a yo-yo, isn't it? It's a wheel which sort of wobbles along, but very, very ungainly, like that. Boom, boom, boom. Look at it. Very rough. Let's go further back. Boom. And I suppose it just about works as a yo-yo. Well, I'll try, but it's a bit rough and ready. Oh, up it comes and down again. Of course, it's none of that at all. This is a bit of fun where you have something which has got a completely different purpose, and just for the fun of it, you have a go at making it into something else altogether. Let me see if I can undo this, take it out, or just leave it. Oh, there we are. Yes. You don't normally have the string there. That's just me playing the fool, but it was a lot of fun to do. What you start with is that thing there, which is like nothing on earth, isn't it? Well, if I flip it like this, perhaps you'll recognise it for the first time. That's how it comes in the shop, in a bag. Recognise it? Yes, it's a very nice little turtle cable tidy. So what you do when you've got a lot of cables is you open up just one edge like that, one of the ends like that. You wrap your cables round and round and round and round. There's an inlet here and an exit there. You flip it down and it looks something, well, a bit tidier. That's the idea, is you start with a mess like that, and then when you put it down, you're left with a tiny little turtle looking just like that, with the in cord going out and the outlet going in there. So, but turn it into a wheel and turn it into a yo-yo, I think that's fair enough, don't you? It's something to do with when you've got something and you try to play with it. This is what children do at all the parties. When you give them a toy to play with, they try playing with it in a way that's not intended to be played, because they're playful. That's the whole point of it. So that's an example of one. Here's another one which I can't really think of many different uses to, as other than the one it's intended for, but it's a nice one. It's one of those little spinning tops with a rack and a rack to make it stop, and it's got it in the actual spinning bit is inside. So I'll do a hard spin like that, and it slows down. I'd have to get it down here. Yes. I'll do it again. This time I'll stop it and then restart it, and you'll see that it'll continue to go because it's got. Let me just get the camera down a little bit. That's better. Okay. Quickly like that. Stop it like that. Release. It starts again because the interior is not slowed down and stopped. And now, if you're really good about it, you'll be able to do this 3 or 4 times. But it's got a nice heavy gimbal inside, which actually contains all the inertia. That noise is wonderful, isn't it? Stop it like that. Restart like that, and so on. Very nicely made, and the compactness of it and the overall effect is just superb. It's very, very, very well engineered, and the little piece with the teeth go in there and come out at the other end. So a nice little design, that one. I'm very fond of it. It works well every time. The last time, something I hadn't played with for years and years, it's a little puzzle, but very nicely made. It's a piece of wood being cut into 9 slices. It's got actually 9 pieces there, a row of 3 and then 3 and then 3, and there's all the wood. So when you open it and let it out, you've got trouble because you've got quite a job to put this back again, but I'll just show how it looks. Each piece, just at a quick glance, looks the same piece, but actually every one of them, when you look at it more carefully, has got different ups and downs, whoops and whirls, and you're aware of the fact that the outside of the thing has to be a smooth serve, so you can't have that sort of edge there forming an outside edge. So that helps you when you're putting it together. Those two already fit together. No, they don't. No. So that's about 10 minutes, 15 minutes work actually to do this. It's a nice concept for a puzzle, and I don't think I've ever seen a version like it since. So I'm very pleased to have a go with it. Bits of wood, and makes a very nice little block, 3 by 3, 9 pieces altogether, and quite tough, but fun.